Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Whoa, I can hear myself. I don't have my stream muted. Oh, I found it. Alright, I can unpin that message now. Unpin it in Twitch too. Yeah, there we go. Alright. I have arrived. It's been a minute since I was live, last. Would have been like 13 days ago or something. Actually absurd, how long it's been. I meant to be back earlier, but you know, stuff comes up, stuff always comes up. If my model keeps going weird today, I keep like looking up like this. I got a new TV, and I'm currently using it as like the Twitch feed is up there. So I can check in on things. I got new tech. There is now, the music isn't on YouTube. The music isn't on YouTube, it's only going to Twitch. So if you're watching on YouTube and you want background music, that's over on Twitch right now. Unfortunately. But, you know, that's how it has to be with the copyright system and everything. And that means on Twitch we can listen to whatever we want, which is very cool. Right now I have it on the lo-fi because it's nice, chill vibes, but if I'm feeling something a little different later, then I can turn to something different, and it's nice to have that freedom. Today's Trackmania Day, by the way. We're doing weekly shorts. The weekly shorts have been out for a while. I think they reset on Sunday? I'm not 100% on that. But that's the plan, at least, is do weekly shorts. So I might as well just hop in, I guess. Do I have anything else I need to discuss? Not really. Let's get going. Let's get going. I think I'm gonna do the overlay today. I like the overlay. So do a wee bit of discovery. I have seen a little bit of these. I think I watched Grenady discover them. I think that's who it was. So I do know a little bit of the route, but whether or not I can drive it is a completely different issue. Like, I feel like that's gonna happen a decent bit. I need to figure out how I want to avoid that wall, but still get the downhill, I guess, is the thing. Maybe a wee release? A release seems like a bad idea, because then you're just losing speed for free. I guess I could just go a bit wider and it's fine. Especially for a first run. And then I'm pretty sure this is the ideal route out here, under the pipe. Need to figure out how I can line that up. Hello! How's it going? Doing the weekly shorts. I feel as though I should warn you, I'm not exactly an expert, so this is going to be an amateur showing at best. But I'm figuring out the line right now. Or trying to, at the very least. Well, then you're in the right place, that's for sure. For today, I want to at least get author times on these to get into the secret part of the leaderboard, but I don't know what the end goal is. That might not be where I stop if that ends up a little too easy. Sorry, I should focus a little bit at least. Can help when you ask? Awesome, that sounds great. One thing I was actually wondering, since you're here, is I did see 3K hours that is a lot. I was watching Grenady discover these, and if I remember correctly, the line was over here, but when I tried landing there, I just hit the wall. That wall. The little it's not plastic, but the divider. Is it a release there, or just steering too late, or... I think that would have been enough for AT. Yeah. I guess I just need to get one with no respawns for AT for now. I might go all ATs first, and then come back for a better time. Seems like the way to do it. Well. As long as I don't do that, it should be fine. I would like to get that downhill better, to be honest. It says error when you try to follow. That is odd, for sure. They did launch a new feature, like... Honestly, it might have been like today. It was very recent. But... it might have broken other things. Like, it's probably a beta or something, but they seem to be unlocking monetization for even non-affiliates. I don't know if that means ads or what, but that's oh! And that's author time. Thank you for the follow. Very kind. Here through the PC. Oh, mobile error. Yeah, the mobile app's always a bit... Mobile app's kind of funky. Okay, a little tighter there. And if I remember correctly, there was... Don't hit the tree. I think I just need a bit more speed for that, then. It is kind of crazy just how buggy the mobile app is. They don't seem to bother fixing anything on that. Most maps you don't need to release? Okay. That makes sense. How new am I? I'd say relatively new. This is probably like only my second week playing weekly shorts, though, is the thing. So I'm not really familiar with the... What's the word I'm looking for? The weekly shorts tropes. I know how to drift, yeah. Oops. I mostly play, like, the campaign in Time Attack, is what I mostly do. I want to say I'm at, like, 100-something hours. So not a ton. There we go. That's better. I feel like I'm definitely gonna, at this rate, definitely gonna come back for better times if it's only taking me, what was that, like, couple minutes? Almost everything. Yeah, I just mean, why did I say that? I just mean, I don't tend to play, like, Track or Cup of the Day or 100 hours? About that, I can pull up Steam, actually. I played in Steam. Where'd it go? It says it's open, but it's not on any of my screens. So that's cool. Oh, there it is. 185, more than I thought. Remember correctly, the line here was like that. Yeah, Steam is kind of handy. Oh, respawn trapped there. that one's through that corner. Okay. Not that corner, though. I don't think that one's going to be super crazy. Now, if you download it through stream, it might cause problems with the files and you'll lose the hours. Yeah. You know what you can do? If you have... I mean, you said you have 3 hours, so I assume you haven't uninstalled it or anything. But if you have the game installed and you go to your Steam library, you can add non-Steam games to your Steam library. If you go to the games drop-down in the top of the screen. And then that way at least you can like launch it through Steam, and it can be helpful that way. That's definitely not the right line. I think I'm just gonna go normal. I don't need to be doing all the fancy stuff, I don't think, right now. I do want to get that corner, though. It's not that hard. Well... American? No. I'm from Canada. Neighbors to the north. Oh, wrong way. Guards! Handle this! I'm the guards, I'll handle this. User info. Permanently ban. Enjoy your time in the crystal. You're going to the crystal. You're gonna stay there. It's gonna feel like a million years. It's gonna be about a month. I mean, apparently you can get them on I'm not going to say the name of the website out loud, because I feel like even that might be a violation of TOS, but... It's so funny, like, they have so many bots. I feel like I get, like, a couple of those every time I stream, and it's funny every time. Because they don't give up. Maybe through here. Reviewers on Twitch.tv, so true. They're right where you need them. And YouTube.com too, if you prefer. Although I will say the YouTube stream doesn't have music. I finally figured out how to set that up today, so I can listen to whatever I want and don't have to stick to the copyright-free stuff, which is nice. Granted, I'm playing the copyright-free stuff anyway, because it seemed like the correct vibe for the afternoon, but man, I am not paying attention. Let me keep my eyes on the road for a second. That was not the right line, but... Ah, 0.08. Just bought a vinyl? Nice, nice. What album? I can't guarantee I'll know it, but... I am interested. Currents. What artist is that? Genre, too, if you don't mind. This is not the right line. Tame Impala. Oh, I've heard of them. Psychedelic pop / rock. Interesting. You know, I have heard of them, but I don't know that I've heard their music. At this point, I'm wondering if it'd be easier to... Tame Impala is one guy. Oh, it's not a... I don't know why I thought that was a band. hear a bus at the bottom of the hill I live in. Must be that time of day. Although, now that I think about it, it's only 2. It's definitely... I guess it could be City Bus. Tame Impala does sound like a band name rather than a dude name. I don't know what I'm thinking. That's definitely makeable. I kind of want to go for it, even though it's a bad idea. Maybe you've seen the album cover before? There's a chance. My brother likes to buy vinyls. Oh, yeah, that's makeable. I can do that. Just gotta go a bit wider. From the cover, you can almost know instantly how it sounds. That's the way to do it, man. Yeah, that's the way to set it up. Like, I don't know if you know, oh, now that I think about it, I don't actually know the name of the album, I just know the cover and the song. But whatever album 21st Century Schizoid Man is off of, you can look at that and it's like, yeah, that would have a song called 21st Century Schizoid Man. Court of the Crimson King, that's the one. Thank you, thank you. By King Crimson. That does make, yeah. Like, what was I gonna say? The first 2 times I heard of King Crimson, the first time was watching a stream of someone playing Guitar Hero, and the other was from JoJo's Bizarre Adventures, and I don't know which is more embarrassing. Good songs, though. Yeah, they are very much so like a dad rock band. I don't know why I keep trying this. I want to get it, though. I love dad rock, though. Dad rock's good. Makes for good, Guitar Hero charts. I'm so bad. I'm so bad. Lock in. I wasn't even trying to go through that area there. Elo as well? Yep. Me when I'm trying to get better at chess. You know, I think I'm such a poser. I only know the one Elo song. Mr. Blue Sky. It's a good one. I mean, if there was one to know. They have so many bangers. I should check them out sometime. I don't listen to enough music in general for a guy who spent like most of his school life playing music. I feel like almost every song by them makes you happy. That's a good vibe to have. There are artists out there who have a lot of every song they have makes you sad, and it's... I mean, there's a place for everything, but it's less fun, that's for sure. Okay, I would like to survive this turn, just once. I think I need to go through, like when I get through this checkpoint, I think I should go through here. That's probably the easier way to get to the finish line. I'm playing Sonic. You know what? That's hype. Running fast and everything. Whoa. It's crazy nose up. Which one? Like 1, 2, 3 plus Knuckles. Mania. I see. That's the one everyone likes, right? Yeah, that's sick. Let me try this one time with the different line. Oh, you know what? I go through that corner too, I see. That seems the way to survive that. Forgot about the line. Do I listen to Rush? You know what? Not personally. My dad is a big Rush fan, and I like their music when it comes on, if you know what I mean. Comes on and I'm like, that is an enjoyable tune to listen to. I've never really actively seeked them out. But I like YYZ. Actually, you know what? Let me put on some bangers. Let me put on some good stuff. What level of famous are they in Canada? I mean, they're pretty well known. I don't know necessarily their statistics specifically for Canada, but I feel like people like them. Let me put on... Let me just throw the album on. This is a good album. And it's not going to YouTube, so it's not gonna mess with the VOD, which is very nice. Very quiet, or it's not started yet. There it is, it's coming in now. This is an album called The Royal They by The Royal They. And it's very... I enjoy it. It's kind of quiet though. Let me turn that up actually. I don't know how loud that is on the stream's end. Turn it up there. There we go. That's better. A bad line. Do I like the Beatles? I like most of the Beatles. I got beef with Paul McCartney though. He made that Christmas song and I just can't forgive him. almost. That was so close. Yeah, Wonderful Christmas Time is probably just... And I like Christmas, but that's a crime, that song. I like Ringo's vibe. He has that song all about how awesome he is on the album called Ringo. I think the album's called Ringo. You meant the band? Yeah. Like, the music they did as a band is good. Paul McCartney's solo stuff. It's really just that one song. The Wonderful Christmas Time, I guess. And I mean, they're the classic band for a reason, you know? I wonder why emotes aren't working in Mix It Up. Yeah, that's me. I'm the only guy. Listen, I got nothing against him personally. There we go, finally. That took forever. You know what? That is fair. That does make sense. That song is just very, I guess pervasive is the right word. It's everywhere, and it's not particularly good, is all. It's not even terrible, it's just, eh. Gets played in the shops a lot around Christmas time around here. Can you lower the music bit? I can, absolutely. I have no clue how loud it is on the stream because I'm listening to it on my own end. So if there's, honestly, if there's ever any audio issues, just let me know, because I want the stream to be as good as it can be. It's kind of hard to level for these guys too, because, yeah. Over my voice. Okay, yeah, that's definitely not the intent. I turned it down a bit. If it's still too loud, feel free to let me know. I'm pretty sure you can skip that engine off. Keep aiming too far to the right. So stop releasing because it's bad. And aim more left. Okay, immediately do not aim more left, but... And I'm pretty sure I can ramp cut that too. As long as I don't miss, that can definitely be ramp cut. I don't know what my deal is with aiming too far to the right here. Halloween big in Canada? I mean, as big as it is in America, I guess. It's, I'm not a huge Halloween guy personally, but, you know, it's one of the big ones, that's for sure. A lot of people who love Halloween, it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's love it or hate it, but it's, there are some folks who like really love Halloween, and then everyone else is kind of like, yeah, it's the day you give candy to your neighbors. Never celebrated Halloween either. Yeah, I mean, Halloween's definitely a very North American one. Aim. I thought I was so far to the left there. That's crazy. I'm not sure if someone in my house is slamming doors or if it's... could just be the wind. Probably just the wind. I meant to drift there. There we go. Okay. That's AT, barely AT. Alright, let me go next, and then I can go back for some... Metallica? I haven't heard a ton of Metallica, if I'm being honest. Honestly, when I think of Metallica, the main thing that comes to mind is Guitar Hero. I like Guitar Hero, so a lot of that game's fans are big fans of like metal, so a lot of the charts are metal. I thought I could make that. Is this the third or fourth song? This is the fourth. Yeah, is that it? That seemed like a good launch. Ugh, that's disgusting. That is a disgusting finish. Okay. I just realized I'm not 100% sure that I've synced up Spotify properly to my mic. So I'm terribly sorry if I'm desynced. Ooh, got a zoop there, even if it was into nothing. Ah, that could have been good. to zoop off this? No. Plastic mounts into the fin? Dude! Okay. I don't think that would have been great, but it would have been AT. Get like a weird sort of yeah, but it's not very good. Maybe I can get something like that, but more this direction. Or if I hit the... I wonder if I can hit the ring in the right way to send me flying backwards. Probably. Not like that, though. Let me see if I can get this. Well, that kind of... That was almost what I meant. Well... It's closer, I guess. No, it's stabilized pretty quickly. I guess I can play the level normal way. Do you really? That's crazy. I've never... I shouldn't say never. I played Sonic Generations, but... full restart is kind of crazy. Wonder if I could just go even further left, maybe is better. Maybe if I survive. Thought it'd be, oh, it's probably a game I can chill to and do other stuff while playing Lord of the Rings. Yeah. They do love doing that, like... I feel like Sonic games in particular, with the... such a focus on going fast, but then it is still a platformer with, like, obstacles and stuff. It can be kind of deceptively challenging if you're, like, zooming through something and then you hit a spike you didn't even see coming. Or one of those, like, robot crab guys or whatever. This is very slow, but... yeah, it's slow. Maybe I could have released. Do you have Songgrass? I don't have it as a command, but if you want to listen to something in particular. I tried setting up commands and then it sort of just didn't work. And I have no clue why, but ugh. Yes. There we go. Now that's something. You can do it through Stream Elements. Stream Elements is dying. It's going, they're not supporting it anymore. If I remember correctly. I'm using something called Mix It Up, which is very similar to Stream Elements. Although, there's another one called Streambot that I've heard good things about that I might switch to. Did you have a request, by the way? If you do, I can throw it on after this one. I can, like, I'm just using Spotify. I can just, like, throw it in the queue. Let It Happen by Tame Impala. All right. Add to queue. There we go. It'll come on next. And in the meantime, I think I want to get a better time on this one at least. Why am I on... Hey, that's immediately way better. I can definitely keep more speed there. I can definitely make that smooth, for sure. And then I just need to keep grip going down the hill. I could just keep some speed going down that second hill. Or keep grip, I mean. Like that. Did not mean to click spacebar there. That's a shame. Just need to do that again, though. There we go. Nice. Ah. Further right. your song is up right about now. Oh, I do recognize that album cover, you're right. Actually, I'm adding another one to the queue because there's a song I do now know there's a song in this album I like. There, that's a good run. Top 40% ain't bad. I feel like I can push for more, though. I feel like you're floating. That is kind of the vibe, isn't it? It's a nice song. There's a way to get this landing better. There's gotta be a way. One second, I am going to... Let me turn the music up for stream and down for Spotify. There we go. It happens from time to time. But you know what? A little bit of discoverability never hurt anybody. I mean, one of my favorite bands, yeah. There is a certain culture around it. I was just gonna say, there's a band I really like that I only found out about them because a band did a cover's the word I'm looking for. And it like blew up on YouTube Shorts. And I actually found both bands from that, and they're both really good. It's Mono no Aware. The song was like a 2-minute long tongue twister. And the band that did the cover of it was Haku. They're both J-pop, or J-rock, I guess. It's good stuff. Ow. I swear, every time I stream it gets so warm in this room. I think my computer just hates OBS or something. Which it shouldn't, because OBS isn't particularly heavy, but I guess it's OBS at the same time as VTube Studio, at the same time as the game. I only have 3 Chrome tabs open though, so... Dracula? I don't know that I have heard that one, actually. I don't listen to a ton of K-pop, and I hadn't heard the Tame Impala version either, so... Oh, I have heard this riff before. It's immediately familiar. Family there are diehard K-pop fans. I mean, I got nothing against the music, it's just not, it's not what I usually listen to. I mostly just feel bad for how the singers get treated, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, that was a good landing. Can I stick the landing? No. Yeah, and they're not, they're like not allowed to do anything, and it's a rough situation. Ow. That's the landing I need every time. Oop, breakaway. Oh! Okay. Yeah, it is a big industry, the K-pop stuff. That's for sure. That's not the landing I want. Whoa! Been live for an hour already? Feels like half that. Haven't even done anything. It does tend to be like that. It's like... Probably my favorite song by the band that's actually coming up after this isn't on my favorite album of theirs. Which one is it? You know, you said you bought Currents. Is this Currents? I don't know what album this is. It's the one with the little ball and the purple waves. Yeah, I like this song. I'd heard this one before. I feel like half the songs that I listen to, though, I have, like... There's, like, some stupid story behind the way I first heard them. Like, this song, the first time I heard it, was actually a mashup of this song and We Are the Rats from that video on Germa's main channel. Rats, rats, we are the rats, celebrating yet another birthday bash. Michael, it's your birthday today. Cake and ice cream is on its way. And Michael, you've been a good boy this year, so open up your presents while we all cheer. So imagine this tune with that music, those lyrics playing. How was it for you? Was it like I don't even have a guess. Oh, this one's really good. This is back to the album I was playing earlier. Okay, top 20% is probably good for now. I think I wanted to improve this one too. I do not care enough to improve the pathfinding one. That one's not for me, I think. -3 speed is not good. That is an evil tree, I gotta say. Oh, that is a big message. I will read it after this run. 1 second. Okay. Saw a YouTube video of my favorite albums of the last 10 years, and I saw the album cover and thought, it looks really good, I have to listen to it. And I did, thought it's pretty good, and then a couple months later I heard someone mention again Tame Impala and remembered and listened again and thought, wow, it's way better than I remembered. Ah, I see. The old, oh, what's the name of the effect? I can't remember what it's called. There's like a psychological thing where repeated exposure, and especially paired with people in your social circle saying it's a good, does prime your brain to like things. Like, you are significantly more likely to like things you've seen multiple times. And things that people you know like. The brain is a fascinating thing. I'm nowhere near smart enough to be a doctor, but if I was going to be a doctor, I'd be a brain doctor. Not someone you know mentioned it, don't even remember what you're talking about. Okay. Interesting. But Later Don't Bring Me Down by ELO. Gotcha. What's my chest yellow, brother? Well, let me tell you something. I'm not... I tried chess.com for a little bit, and my ELO actually went down from the default. I am not good at that game. It's... not my strong suit, I'll say that much. I know how the pieces move, but that's, it's about the extent of it. I know the pieces move, and it's easy to... No, I selected beginner. It's like I went from 400 to lower than 400. Yeah. The extent of my chess knowledge is like, the pieces move like this, and generally speaking, if you have like 2 rooks or a rook and a queen, how to use that to pinch a checkmate. That's about it. Okay. Probably. The most I know about openings is some names. Like, I've heard of the London. The W opening. I'm good. I think I'm gonna play track for today. I've heard of the I've heard of the London and I've heard of the W. The W, a famous opening, beloved by many a pro player. It's true. How can you be better than the W? It's in the name. 100% agree. Exactly. I forgot to put the song on. 1 second. Am I not sweating enough? Giving anything up. It was later. Don't bring me down. Bet it looks just like me. Bet it looks just like me. Started reading comics. Comics are cool. I know a guy who's really into the comics and stuff. He's an art teacher, so it does make sense. But I don't know much about them myself. Which ones are you reading? Like Marvel or DC or a specific character? Or like the manga? Do you look IRL like your avatar? I have similarly lengthed hair, and I do, like, the sweater I made is, like, based on a sweater I own in real life. I'm not creative enough to come up with a original outfit. Absolute Batman by DC. I've heard good things. I've heard good things about that one. But beyond that, for one, I have a beard, which is somewhat of a divergence. But it's when you can start with no prior knowledge. Yeah, that's for the best, I think. Oh, this is sounding familiar now. By the way, am I desynced? I feel like I probably am by a little bit. The music. Oh, I missed entirely. Don't think so? Okay. Good enough for me. I wish I could sing that high. They are really unique, although they feel generic at start. Yellow? No, I like yellow when I hear them. I love a good string instrument. Personally, I'm more of a horn guy, but strings are good. I mean, they are an orchestra. It'd be crazy if they did. There we go. That's a bit better. Not quite top 20%. Don't bring me down. Yeah, I'm a little biased towards trumpet. That's what I play, but you know who has a trumpet is Sloan. Actually, there's one song next in the queue, and then I think I'll throw Sloan on, and then find a playlist, because it's going to start playing random stuff I've never heard. And I'd not like to invite that kind of chaos into my life. Yeah. Yeah. Let me... just gonna add this to queue so it comes up next immediately, and then everything you've done wrong is a good one. Add that to queue. I guess I'd say more like Moist Critical. I do wear a lot of identical gray t-shirts, although he's identical white t-shirts. I don't have the flowing robes. Through my face, just don't find any space. You trying to 20 questions my appearance? I'd say still Moist Critical. Is this baby metal? This is, I guess, punk? But maybe like metally punk. Turn it up a bit. This is a band called The Royal They. Their album, The Royal They, is probably my favorite album right now. This isn't off that, though. What's the funny thing? That is funny. I think probably there's the obvious explanation, and then there's also like, in terms of like search engine optimization, if you're specifying with long hair, is probably mostly gonna give you dudes because it's like only notable, like, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, the long hair is sort of atypical for dudes, I guess, if that makes sense. So when you specify with long hair, it's like... Yeah, exactly. True. Also, let me know if the music gets too loud again. Yeah, I wonder. It's gonna be like, it'd be really funny if it's a bunch of bald people. J.K. Simmons. Northern Lion, that's the only other bald I can think of. Slime. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, only one. Okay. So it is like, it's like seeing you specifying and being like, we'll make some assumptions. Ooh, that path is safe. People with no hair, you're probably going to get a lot of alopecia. Like no hair anywhere. Okay, banger coming up. Yep. I should learn to play this. For the price, everything I've done wrong, baby. In life, you get so high, there's nowhere left to go but down. Hit me with it. No one cares. We're here waiting for you, baby. And come home for good. Yeah, send it. Don't link though, because it'll... Message by Funkenstein. Okay. I was gonna say, if you link it, the automod will probably kill you. Oh! What would that have been? No respawn timer. Minus 0.14. It's not crazy. Alright, let me throw this on. Message. Funk. Stein. Okay, they are on Spotify. We're good. Then come home for good. Wind instruments? I do love a good wind instrument. Trumpet, flugelhorn, and flute, probably top three. Top three instruments. Good TV show have I seen lately? So, I don't watch a ton of TV, but I've been watching The Walking Dead, finally getting caught up with everyone else on that one. I'm a bit behind on those stuffs. But I've been enjoying The Walking Dead. Oh, oboes are good. Oboes, that's a good one. Double reeded. Hard to play. Ooh, technically a PB. Everything you've done wrong, baby. Get so high, there's nowhere left to go but down. I believe in things. I've been waiting for you, baby. Come home for good. Do your time, then come home for good. Do your time, then come home for good. I already like this. I like when the guitar does little... I don't know what to call that. Ooh. What was that? Is that like a muted trumpet? I think that's muted trumpet. It's nice. Adds a nice texture. This is nice. I like this. Yeah, I'm kind of wiggling a bit. The best I can do from the chair. There we go. That's at least something. I can be happy with that for now. Oh, this is the pathfinding, isn't it? I'm not doing pathfinding. Go back to 4. Ah, this one. Song made me PB? Yup. They do have that power. That is what funk does. I feel like I've got a lot of time save here. If I don't do stuff like that. But after this song, I need to pick a playlist, actually. Otherwise, it's going to start playing stuff that I'm not familiar with. And that's kind of a coin flip I don't want to take right now. I don't want to just do my normal playlist, though, because that's full of stuff that's maybe not what I want on stream. I wonder if I can get enough speed to where speed sliding is worth it. Oh, or just take a line where I don't need to. Yeah, that was way better. I just had a bad line, I guess. Ooh. I think I can... If I get just a little bit more speed, I can skip the engine off. Ah, it's playing again. I already listened to this one. Don't need to do it twice. Something maybe relaxing for a bit. Yeah. Oh, I just noticed... Again, I don't dislike the Beatles. It's just that one guy. But what was I gonna say? This seems nice for now. I like this. I do intend to make a stream playlist now that I've got the separate channels set up. Hour and a half already. My oh my. What should I do the rest of the week? Tomorrow I'm doing Dark Souls. Yeah, the energetic is good, but right now I'm feeling a sort of relaxing kind of vibe. I think I'm gonna try for one more improvement on this map and then maybe check out some soapbox. Because I watched a video on a soapbox campaign yesterday. And looked fun. Trying to figure out what I should do for the rest of the week though. Because if I'm doing Dark Souls tomorrow, Dark Souls I can usually get away with 2 days in a row. I have played Hollow Knight. Actually, if you go far enough back in my YouTube VODs, I did a Steel Soul run, or a couple streams trying to get Steel Soul, and I did eventually beat it. You know what I have been thinking about doing? I played Silksong 2, but I never got Act 3. I could go back for Act 3 at some point, but something else I want to do is, if you've heard of Archipelago, I kind of want to do a Hollow Knight one. As for why I didn't do Act 3, I beat the game before I found out there was an Act 3, and, well, yes, I can go back for Act 3. I just haven't felt like it yet. I was like, I had at that point played the game like 5 days in a row and was kind of done for a while and then never went back to it. So I will do it eventually, I guess. I don't know how soon though. And if I do, I'll probably start the game from the beginning again. Yeah, exactly. Like trying to do all the mini quests and... You know what I think I'll do? Like, the first DLC isn't even out, or the first update, or whatever you want to call them. What I'll probably end up doing is once there's a boss rush mode and everything, and like the whole game is out, I'll maybe go back to it then. I do want to do an Archipelago, though. The other thing is I've been playing Final Fantasy off-stream a lot. I could just stream that. It's not a guarantee there will be a boss rush mode. Yeah, I hope there is. I do really like the Pantheon. And I won't say it's free content, because it's obviously work to do, but do I have a DC channel? What is a DC channel? Oh, Discord. I do not have a Discord, no. That said, if you've heard of a streamer named Coney, I am often in his Discord. We don't know each other personally, that's just where I tend to hang out. However, for updates, I don't have a Discord or anything like that, but I do generally try to tweet what's going on if you have a Twitter. My handle is on the screen. Forgot I was using my overlay today. Overlay handles and local time. Yeah, I could just stream Final Fantasy. But I don't really have any direction right now in Final Fantasy. I've just been kind of doing MSQ and stuff like that. Probably more Trackmania too, of course. It's fun and it's what people show up for, so... Kind of best of both worlds. I said one more improvement, but I'm feeling a little hard stuck. Oh, never mind. I lied. I'm literally the goat. Ugh, didn't quite skip engine off. Okay. That will have to suffice for now. Let me see if I can find that soapbox campaign. That looked fun. I don't know if I'll get through the whole thing, because the author times honestly looked kind of hard, but... Campaigns. It was called Soap. Oh, I see. Soap. Oh, box. What do you mean that didn't show up? Box of soap? Just soap. Let's try just soap. Yeah, box of soap. Oh, there's a third one out. But it's only 6 maps right now. Maybe it's staying only 6 maps? I don't know. Box of soap second. So this is Soapbox, which you may have heard of before, but basically the whole course is going to be engine off. So I need to be really economic about my lines. Just like that. Only 0.2 from AT, so that's not that bad. Ooh. Scraping the wall is gonna really hurt you in a engine off course. Ooh, maybe that author time is harder than it looks. I wonder if I can wall hit to slow down faster. No, it doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like that'll be the idea, at least. Oh, don't worry about it. I don't have one. I was just saying, I don't have... I'm assuming DC means Discord. I don't have a Discord. But what I was saying is, if you're familiar with a streamer named Coney, I'm usually hanging out in his Discord, and that I don't know him personally, it's just where I tend to be. And I also said, if you're asking because you're looking for, like, updates or anything, I usually do those on Twitter if you have one of those. Don't even worry about it. Should trick that turn tighter, I think. Don't want to hit it though. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to leave that at this for now. Okay, what's this one got in store? This way. Can I save point 2? I feel like I can definitely save some. I don't know about point 2. I shouldn't steer on uphills, that's a bad idea. Don't hit the wall, though. This is the kind of map where it would be real helpful if I was playing on wheel. But unfortunately, I am a keyboard player. Wheel or, like, controller, I guess. Oh, really wide line. That's really close. That's really close. I wonder if there's like a YouTube Music desktop app. That would make it a lot easier to make a stream playlist. I do use Spotify, but there are just songs that aren't on there. Okay, a little sharper than that. I can definitely take that better. This is so doable. This is so doable. I only need 0.045. Why am I... Is Cup of the Day starting or something? Oh, you know... Well, no, because it's... Cup of the Day's at like 1 or something, isn't it? Shouldn't be getting lag from that. Could just be regular old server lag spike. Or my internet went out, which happens from time to time. That was time lost for no reason. Let me avoid that. The wall. Oh, cleanse, because it's like soapbox. I see. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna call it on this one. That's fine. Ooh, wood. Ooh, wood snow car. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, you know what? I should, action key. Oh, don't even worry about it. Don't even worry. Trust me, your friends and family are much more important than some guy on the internet. I'm just here to entertain as best I can. We've got snowcar wood, which is frightening. Going out? Alright. Have a holiday tomorrow. Yeah, that's sick. What holiday is it? May 21st. If you don't mind my asking. Shavuot. I'm not familiar with that, but I will look it up. I hope you have a good rest of your day if you're heading out. I did? Okay. To think of politics. I try to keep them out of what I do here, generally. When I can. Okay, that was... Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm not gonna ban someone because of where they're born. That's... A Jewish holiday? Yeah. Yeah, I get it. The tradition of the holiday is to eat a lot of cheese. I see. That sounds like my kind of... Well, it would cause me great intestinal distress, but other than that, it sounds sick. Not even bronze. Meet up with family. Yeah, I mean, that's... I suppose, in a sense, that's the point of every holiday to an extent. Meet up with family and maybe not specifically cheese, but to some extent the point of every holiday is be closer with family and community and stuff. Not ideal to be straddling the edge like that. Hour and 49 minutes. I think I am going to try and get one clean run on this map. Maybe do the next one, and then it'll be at 2 hours, and for today I think that's going to have to be enough. Ah! Not leaving until I get a clean run, though. This is bugging me a little. Yeah, everywhere's got their own traditions. Ah! America is a media powerhouse. Like, I can name maybe, and I mean this is partially on me, I can name maybe like one Canadian TV show that I like. I can name two that I know of, but one that I like. A lot of TV and a lot of, you know, books, comics, music. Canada's got good music, though. There's good music here. Not so much the TV, though. I don't know if you're familiar with the TV show Brooklyn Nine-Nine. But there is a, Brooklyn Nine-Nine has a, Quebec... There's a Quebec remake, or it might be Montreal. But either way, it's like French-Canadian Brooklyn Nine-Nine. It's... I can't imagine it's good, but it's funny that it exists. America is kind of everywhere. It's like there's a, I think, Venezuelan version of Breaking Bad. There's Tom Sawyer. I'm not familiar with Tom Sawyer, to be honest. I don't know. I know that's one of the classics, so I probably should read it at some point. Okay, I think I'm starting to get a little better idea of how to do this map. Although I might want to turn the action key back on. That wasn't ideal. Really just... Oh, you mean the rush? Okay. I was thinking of the book. Or character from a book. I don't know if there's a... I don't know what the book's name is. Some... I don't know why I'm thinking Charles Dickens. I don't think it's Charles Dickens. Alright, this is the run, though. This is the run where I don't hit any weird walls or clip my tires. And then... never mind. Okay. I'm gonna call it for today. I hope you enjoyed, had a good time hanging out. Where's my other... there we go. Okay. Yeah, I'm more or less done for today. Probably longer stream tomorrow. Tomorrow, Dark Souls. Everybody loves Dark Souls. Classic no armor run. Yeah, have fun with your friends. I'm gonna quickly raid the stream out. So I will... is anyone live? That's interesting. Anyone live who I'm following? That's interesting. Yeah, well, how about... I'm indecisive. Playing TM. How about this? I mean, you can go wherever you want, I guess. But just for the sake of the raid, I'm going to go to them because they're cool. Okay. I'm going to send you to this person because I think they're cool and they're nice. And then I guess, I mean, I don't have control over what you do with your life. If you're going to go watch Vimix, then go watch Vimix. I think you said you were leaving to have your friend. Anyway, basically, point being, have a good rest of your day, and I'll see you around. Oh, I'm still live on YouTube. My bad. For YouTube, have a good day, and I will see you later.